What's going on, Sagittarius? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be your reading for August 28th through September 3rd, 2023. So in this reading, Sagittarius, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for the upcoming week. We're going to take a look at some things you do not see coming. We're also going to get some advice from your angels and spirit guides for you as to how to best navigate this upcoming week for you. But before we begin this reading, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here with me in this space, Sagittarius, as we go through this reading. And I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this one out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that over here, Sagittarius. But without further ado, I'm going to pull the energy and we'll see what wants to come through for you for August 28th through September 3rd, 2023, Sagittarius. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Sagittarius. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we have going on here for you, Sagittarius. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. Before we get into the tarot, let's go ahead and start this reading off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards, some messages from the universe for you for the upcoming week. And the first message that you have is actually gifts. And this is a card of really counting your blessings, Sagittarius. This card, when it comes out, it's really wanting you to remember that even on your worst day, you still live like someone on their greatest. And there's something here about there is a little bit of unhappiness that's going to bubble up this week in you because you're too focused on what you don't have instead of what's already going good for you in your life. So this is a simple message of gratitude, okay? But also, like, there's something about your physical body or the gifts, whatever timeline that you're in right now. Remember that Buddha says the illusion is that you have time. And it's like, I'm getting a message of like a muscle. If you don't use it, you're going to lose. There's something about your physical body or some sort of spiritual gift or some sort of gift that you have. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it. And I feel like for some of you, there's some sort of thing that's starting to atrophy. Take it or leave it. Some sort of ability that you have that you need to put to use before it's too late, Sagittarius, okay? And once again, I'm getting a visual now of, once again, this week, I feel like you're going to be healing yourself by focusing on how you're already great, focusing on your positive qualities that you already have, because in life, there's like these two like balls of energy. Everyone has these two balls. Like there's this one black ball, which is like all of our negative thoughts. It's the thoughts that social conditioning, low self-esteem. It's all these, like, the matrix easily infiltrates the mind, and this is the default ball. Everyone walking on the street has this gigantic black ball. Then there's this golden ball, which represents your higher self, your soul, all of your positive qualities that you could really be grateful for. And that's the ball that you, as soon as the golden ball gets 51% bigger, as soon as the golden ball gets even slightly bigger than the black ball, your life is amazing. Right now, this week, it seems like your negative thoughts are a little bit out, like 51% negative, 49% positive. You need to switch that this week. And it all starts with your focus here. I do feel like there's something about letting go of a past relationship, definitely. But focus on your blessings, count your blessings here instead of what you don't have. So you also have initiation. The other message from the universe here, Sagittarius, is actually initiation. So this is a message that the universe doesn't give you something when you want it, but the universe gives you something when you're truly ready to have it. So for this week, you are going through some sort of initiation, being initiated into a new lifeline is how I get whatever you got going on. And this is a message once again about your happiness. If accomplishing some sort of goal that you have, if getting to some sort of future place or letting go of some sort of past thing, if you think letting go of the past or arriving at some sort of future accomplishment, if that's going to increase your happiness by 10 times, then you're not ready to have it. The universe doesn't give you it when you want. I want to be free of the past. I want to be in this future timeline already. The universe doesn't give you when you want it. It gives you when you're ready for it. And if achieving something, whether that be letting go of a past relationship, moving into a new one, whatever it is that you crave and you desire, if that actual manifestation increases, if you think that it will increase your happiness by 10 times, then you're not ready to have it. Because the truth is that the champion, let's just say the champion of whatever, relationships, anything that you want, the champion has to feel like they're already the champion on the day that they actually become the champion. So most of the time, vibrationally speaking, obviously people can have outbursting moments of emotion when they become the champion, and for you, becoming the champion means manifesting what you desire. There's something here about the day that the champion is crowned. It's not going to increase their happiness by 10x because vibrationally they've already been the champion in their head. And there's something here about you recognizing that you already are a champion by some sort of virtue. Something that you have is being like devalued. You know, there's something like, oh, if I get over here, then I'll recognize my worth. And I feel like this comes from, conditioning. So once again, the universe doesn't give you something when you want it. It gives you it when you're ready, okay? And there's something about the the more you want the present moment, the more you want the journey, the happier you're going to be, because the journey, I know I keep saying this every time, the journey is the destination for Sagittarius, and people, you really want to get to the penthouse, right? I'm telling you, it doesn't taste as sweet in the penthouse. You got to love the dirt, love where you are, because once you accomplish your goal, what's next? You got to move on to something else. So I don't know. But you also have hope here. So don't lose hope. Some sort of vision that you're keeping in your mind, some sort of manifestation, once again, moving into some sort of new parallel reality. Your lack of commitment is an insult to the people who believe in you. And remember that it's not just people who believe in you. Even if you have no people, there are spirit guides. The universe believes in you, Sagittarius. Beep to confirm it. You just have to make sure that you honor that. There's something about your lack of commitment is an insult to the people who believe in you. Now, there is some sort of difficult thing going on in your love life, so let's get into the tarot now. Your opportunity, Sagittarius, is the Six of Cups, and this has to do with the past, your hometown, roots, ancestry, nostalgia, something to do with the past. The number 6 also has to do with harmony. So for some of you, there's an opportunity to integrate some sort of, I'm getting past quality that you're sleeping on. That's actually your greatest blessing. If you can focus on your positive traits this week, once again, reinforce that golden ball, tipping it out to 51%, the black ball gets to 49%, you're actually going to really move forward very fast. But there's something here that, you don't need to go searching for something that you don't already have. Whatever it is that you're wanting, you already have it. You know what I mean? And just carry yourself that way. There was a long time, so just the Six of Cups, there's also an opportunity to reevaluate a past relationship here. This could be a past life relationship. I do get that. I do feel like there's a very deep change within a very close relationship. This could be a friend. This could be a lover for some of you. I don't know. We're going to have to see. Your challenge is to heal. The Four of Swords is your challenge. And the Four of Swords is you see this person sitting in a room just kind of resting. So it may be really challenging for you to take your time to heal the past. The Six of Cups has to do with the past here. Four of Swords has to do with healing. So healing the past. I do feel like for most of you it has to do with a physical relationship though, because in what you don't see coming, there is some sort of third party situation it looks like, or it looks like there's something here that's really upsetting you with a loved one. So whether this is a friend, this is a lover, there's some sort of thing that is going to force you into being more independent than you already are. And for some reason it's bothering you though. So we're going to see why. And I feel like whatever's going on, it is for your highest healing this week. But in your overall general energy, this is nothing the universe that you can't handle. Whatever the universe is sending your way from the 28th of August to the 3rd of September, you can handle it. Okay, because your overall general energy is the Strength card, the 2 of Cups, and also the 9 of Pentacles here. I do feel like a lot of you are overcoming some sort of codependency. Codependent, like if you're the type that's always in a relationship, you always have friends around you, you always have, the only way you feel good is if you're being validated by a person, then I feel like you need to validate yourself. You know what I mean? The champion needs to feel like they're the champion before they're the champion, but this just has to do with, there could be a difficulty when it comes to balancing your work-life balance. The 9 of Pentacles has to do with independence, being financially independent. The 2 of Cups has to do with a love situation with a soulmate. It doesn't have to be romantic. For many of you, it is. The Strength card is moving through a difficult situation with grace and merging your higher self with the animalistic ego, because there could be something that pushes you into the ego for you to outlash or get angry at, you know, someone that's been in your life for a long time. We're going to have to clarify this one. But here's where it gets really interesting, right? In what you don't see coming, you have the 3 of Swords, you have the 3 of Cups, and you also have the Queen of Cups. And for me, that just spells third party, right? The 3 of Cups, I don't read it as a third party, but right next to it is the 3 of Swords. So in some sort of way, I'm not even getting it has to be romantic. You may feel like a friend is prioritizing other things, or for some of you, the roles are reversed and you have to prioritize something else that really hurts you to do this. In some sort of way, there's an issue around emotions, friends, and love. And for many of you, this is a romantic thing going on. Someone, it could be, if you're a Sagittarius and someone from your past is hurt to see you move on, I do get, no matter who you are, there's still someone from your past, Sagittarius, someone that you recently broke up with, maybe in the last few months, the last year, 2 years or something. There's someone who can't be happy because they think that you're living this like life that's like so much better than them. And I think there's something here where it's like an illusion. I don't know. So it's like you're causing someone pain unintentionally. Roles are reversed here. A lot of you're going to be the one in pain, though. I'm going to be honest. And then in your advice, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the 3 of Wands, and also the 9 of Swords in your advice from Spirit here, Sagittarius. So there's a major opportunity for you to be patient, count your blessings once again. But clearly, in your advice, something is bothering you here. You have the 9 of Swords. This is like sleepless nights. And I would think it has to do with that 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups. So I do feel like you're dealing with it, whether this is a friend or this is a lover that you're currently involved in here, that you're having strength. There is something about giving it time because it's a destined thing. You know what I mean? Like that person right there is a destined relationship of some kind in my life, but you know, I'm probably like, she needs to be patient with me. So it's like, I'm joking. Okay, so this is, let's get into the clarification to really make sense of this, because once again, there's something about taking your time here, but at the same time, there's like this love thing that's also bothering you. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Let's go ahead and clarify why the 6 of Cups is your opportunity. And whenever the Wheel of Fortune and the 6 of Cups comes out in a reading, especially in the opportunity and the advice, that's a past life relation. You could be being taught a very harsh lesson from a past life lover, friend, family member this week. I do get that. So hold on. Yeah, there's someone who's really hurt over you this week, and it's going to be on your, there's someone really hurt by what you're doing. Someone feels very rejected by you. Okay, someone feels very rejected by you. Some of you roles are going to be reversed. You're going to, for some of you, I literally get this. There's someone from your past who is very hurt by the way that you're moving on with your life, but you can't do anything, and the Spirit's advising you to stay strong and remain. For those of you, you may be tempted to go back with a past person. There may be a plead. There may be some sort of real incentive to go back to a past person because your current situation is shitty. Here's what's going on. There's some sort of past person who still wants to be with you. Sorry, they do. They're upset with the new direction that you're moving in, And then for some of you, the new direction, the new person you're seeing, there's also a new problem with that, which may make you even more confused because you're like, well, maybe the past person was better because the new person's not treating me good. But for some of you, it's not two different people. For some of you, it may just be one person who is very upset with you. But for most of you, it's literally like two different things. And some of you, there's a lover and there's a friend, and you have to differentiate. But I'm telling you, that's what it is. Why is the Six of Cups here for Sagittarius? Yeah, Ten of Swords, an ending to a past relationship. Yeah, Hermit, it's over. The past is done. It is dead in the water. There's something here that you need to really stay strong. Once again, right next to it is a Strength card to move on from and to maintain your independence from this. But then there's this thing about, like, okay, let's go ahead and see why the Strength card is here in your overall general energy. It's going to be a real big theme for you this week. Four of Swords is your challenge. It's coming out again. The Strength card is clarified by the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of clarity about what you need to do here. There's some sort of clarity about what you need to heal in your life. Some of you, this could be a financial situation that is interrupting your relationships. I do get that. For some of you, there's some sort of issue with finance and relationships. You becoming more financially independent on your own, having to do with no reliance on anyone, maybe starting a side business, getting more money is going to improve your relationships. I just get that. There's an issue with money. This could be from the past, but there's an issue with money and relationships. And for some of you, this is what I don't know, like, let's see what the Two of Cups is here, because I feel like for most of you, this is a new person you're dealing with or someone you're dealing with. Why is it Two of Cups here in your overall general energy? Yeah, Hierophant, commitment. I feel like the whole situation is you left something behind maybe like a month ago, a few years, like a year ago, from 1 year to a month, months or a year, you left someone behind. Now you're in a new situation, and there's going to be a problem this week where you're like, well, why did I leave that situation for this? And then there's this thing about you getting angry with your patience for someone new. I'm telling you, that's what it is. So you're being like tested here to, if you want to be yourself, you have to allow other people to be themselves too. I don't know. The Two of Cups is clarified by the Hierophant. Hold on, why else is it here? Two of Cups is clarified by the Hierophant, the Seven of Swords, and also the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you are like navigating soul contracts right now in a way that makes you a little bit unnerved. It's like you moved on from something because it didn't feel good. Now you're in a new situation that brings its own problems. And so you're just kind of like, yeah, this whole like love thing, like maybe Sagittarius, some of you, like, I don't know, there's an issue about codependence here, like going from soul relationship to soul relationship to soul relationship. I don't know if that's like, I'm not saying you can't do that, but the whole like reading, especially in what you don't see coming, is some sort of drama or some sort of discomfort because of other people here. And this could have to do with overlooking the shortcomings of these people too much. Because I do feel like you're leaving one soul contract behind for another one. And for a lot of you, this has to do with a friend as well. Yeah, for a lot, like, this is very interesting. All right, let's see why the Four of Swords is your challenge. Right, like why is it going to be hard for you to heal, take out time for yourself this week? Why is the Four of Swords your challenge? The Four of Swords is clarified by the Sun and the King of Pentacles. There's definitely something going on with your money situation. And for a lot of you, this has to do with career, the very thing that I channeled in the beginning. The universe doesn't give you something when you want it, when you're ready for it. And there's something issue around abundance here, or for some of you connecting with an earth sign that's not making you happy here. Clarity that leads you to have to make a decision about a soul contract that you don't want to make. There could be a red flag with a new soul contract situation or with someone new that you're seeing that you just really wish wasn't there. It's almost like the frequency is like, I know I left that thing behind, now I'm here, and it would be so perfect if this one thing wasn't true. And for a lot of you, this has to do with money, I'm going to be honest, because your challenge is the Sun and the King of Pentacles. A lot of you who are very rich and very wealthy, then I do feel like in some sort of way, money is getting in the way of your true purpose, or money is somehow getting in the way of things, of relationships. So some of you, if you don't have any money, or if you're lacking that, if you don't have a lot of money, I think that's the problem. If you have too much and you're too obsessed with it, I think that's the problem. So, and there's a lack of independence. Whether you are somehow like dependent, or whether you're the one supplying the goods in terms of financial, whether this could even be in your business, it could have to do with your family, loved ones. A lot of you, it's romantic though. There's a lack of independence. There's codependence here with money. Yeah. So what that is, it's going to be different for different. So if you're a boss, Sagittarius, if you have millions, even if you have, a lot of money in whatever way that means for you, there's something about people are dependent on you, or versus vice versa. You're dependent on a new part, like, you know what I mean? So you need to really, if I could give you any advice, it'd be to focus on yourself. No one's coming to save you, you know what I mean? And even if people can heal you, like I'm a healer, but all I can do is offer a frequency that then you can choose with your free will to match. A healer, a financial healer, whatever type of healer you are, you can never heal someone directly. All you can do is offer a frequency that person, you listening to this with your free will, can match. And you need to take that concept that I just delivered and extend it into your relationship with money and other people. So let's see why the Three of Swords is here in what you don't see coming. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Jealousy's for muggles, but some mystics is bitch made. They make me want to go upside the head with a switchblade. Yeah, you don't know what to do with a relationship anymore because of something that happens that has to do with other people. The Three of Swords right next to the Three of Cups is clarified by the Five of Wands in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. The Five of Wands upright is like playfulness, competition. Reverse is like nasty. It's like comparing yourself to someone in a way that it's very like demeaning, or like in a way that's not good. So I feel like there's something here about a third party situation in love. Whether this is from the past, whether this is a family, a friend, or a lover in the present moment, there really is something with that, and you don't know what to do with it here. And what you don't see coming, this is how you're going to be feeling. Well, what do I do with this now? Right? And so I do feel like you need to wait it out. You need to wait it out, because let's just get to your advice now. Because there's something that's clearly going to trigger you in love with some seemingly emotional third-party situation. And let's clarify your advice. What should you do with this, right? What should you do with this? Let's clarify why the Wheel of Fortune is here. What is this opportunity about? This has to do with your destiny as well. What is this? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Sagittarius? You really want me to decode all this, huh? Okay, well, the Three of Cups. Oh my God. Oh my. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Three of Cups and the Nine of Swords. The Three of Cups is in what you don't see coming. The Nine of Swords is in your advice. The Judgment card is about a major shift in consciousness. And it's also clarified by the Three of Swords in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. Something's going down in your love life that's going to make you pretty unstable. At least as the energy reads right now. The reason why tarot is so amazing is because if you don't like a timeline that you see, you address it now so that you don't actually shift onto the timeline. So if you have a partner, you need to be like, hey, yo, is there a third party here? Are we together? Are we not? What are you doing? Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You know, you might have to tell someone, hey, don't just, you do what you want. Just don't lie. Like, because that's now, like, the Wheel of Fortune is literally clarified by the Judgment card, the Nine of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Lovers in reverse, and the Three of Swords. Now, for some of you, this doesn't have to do with a new third-party situation that's cropping up this week, but it does have to do with someone from your past that is very upset with what you're doing now. And for some of you, that's just going to be infiltrated into your mind, and that's what this is all about as well. I don't mean to scare some of you here who are with someone that's great now, because it's all someone from the past who's upset. But for some of you, this is going on double whammy. If you were in something, you're still thinking about it, and now you're in something new, well, you know. But just be patient here, Sagittarius. Please, like, be patient. Let's clarify why. Well, let's clarify why the Nine of Swords is in your advice as well. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Tower, the Page of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Four of... Yo, I don't know. You might, like, whatever new situation that you're involved in with money and a person and love, you know, you really need to figure it out, because there's something here that's not in the open. Like, there's something here that's sketch. Sketch, 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 sketch. Okay? So, I don't know. That's what I got for you. I hope this didn't confuse you more than it, because I feel like some of you are being more confused. And if you're more confused than you were when you got here, then I did my job, because I'm the mystic. I'm not here to give you answers. I'm here to help you think.